to another episode of Yoho 2021 with me, Michelle Attoh. Now, like I promised you last week, I'll be coming to your screens every Friday, giving you information, dispelling misconceptions, and laying away all your fears about how to acquire your dream home. Now, we all aimed to have our dream home. We all work really hard, so we have something that is ours, something that we can call our very own. And today, I'm specifically zeroing in on the misconceptions. So stick and stay. Let's take a look at what we have coming next. Welcome to another episode of Yoho 2021 with me, Michelle Attoh. Now, I promised you every week a new set of series where we talk about your fears, your concerns, and clarify any misconceptions that you may have about the entire home acquisition journey. And today, we're speaking specifically about the misconceptions, the fears that we all have about reaching out to a financial institution and asking them the daunting question about how do I get a home loan? Number one is it true that when you get your mortgage from First National Bank, for instance, you spend your entire working life paying?
Well, thank you very much, Michelle. That is never the case. It's not true. You can actually pay off your mortgage anytime, just that you have to tell us earlier that you want to pay your mortgage or you want to reduce your principal.
Okay.
And we'll do that for you. So you don't have to keep paying, and no, it doesn't.
Definitely.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Because there's this conception that, my children or my children's children might end up paying. I wanted to ask you this question. Are there different time periods, or let's call them tenors, that one can apply for? For instance, in my case, I'm not going to go into details, but I looked at the options of a 15-year, a 20-year, a 30-year window. Does this matter based on your age? Does the tenor for your mortgage depend on how old you are?
Okay, age is also very important. Once you apply for a mortgage, you should be able to pay off the mortgage by the time you're 60 years.
Okay.
So again, the tenor is up to 20 years, but if you want it reduced, we can do that, but we don't do less than 5 years or 5 years. So it's always up to 20 years. Now, if you're taking a USD or a dollar mortgage, for example, we can give you an option of up to 20 years to pay to us. But if you're taking a Ghana cedi mortgage, it's up to 10 years.
Okay. So you're saying that the cutoff point for a local currency, a Ghana cedi mortgage, is 10 years,
yes,
irrespective of my age before 60.
Yes.
Let's paint out a scenario. For instance, someone who is about maybe say in their late 20s come to apply for a mortgage. How many years do they have?
So someone around that age obviously will qualify for the 20-year tenure. So it means that if you're not 20, but let's say you're 50, you have just a 10-year window, because by the time you retire or by the time you're 60, you should have paid off the mortgage.
Okay.
So that's how it works.
Okay, so you also touched on something about the working class. You spoke about having some kind of a revenue stream. Is the revenue stream only restricted to a salaried worker? What if someone is an entrepreneur, someone who has contracts with the government, or someone who has their own business and they have a constant revenue stream? Do they also qualify to apply for a mortgage?
Yes, actually everyone qualifies, provided you earn an income. So if you, let's say, a salaried worker, you're a business owner, or you have multiple streams of income, with the rise with freelancing, entrepreneurs, people doing their small businesses, FNB are open. We are open to all the options. What we do is that we do the underwriting and the assessment individually. Okay. So if you come and you're a salaried worker, the way we assess you is different from when you're self-employed or a business owner. So that's how it works. We don't really look at the fact that you should be only a salaried earner. No, we don't do that.
So for someone who's watching for the first time and doesn't quite understand your financial lingo, and that's one thing we are aiming to do in this set of series, is to demystify some of the perceptions, number one, and also to break down the explanation in very layman's terms. What is underwriting?
Okay, so
because I was wondering what you really meant. What is underwriting?
Okay, so underwriting is when You've provided us with your 3 months most recent pay slips and bank statements.
Okay.
That's your income details. So
Okay.
we have a unit or a team that goes through the income, goes through your credit history, and see that maybe you qualify, you don't qualify, whatever amount you qualify, we'll make sure that we'll assess you. So the underwriting works with assessment.
Okay.
We'll assess your income and let you know how much you can qualify for. And if there's an issue in terms with your credit history, we'll ask you what happened. You explain to us, and we'll go back to the drawing board and make sure that you qualify for the amount you're looking
I like the fact that you said that you can go back to the drawing board, because you see, life is so unpredictable, especially in these times where, we can't really plan much further beyond maybe say 3 to 6 months, because so many things are happening around the world. But the one thing I wanted to really touch on, and I think a lot of people are really concerned about, is you spend your whole life working to acquire your dream home. You've met all of the criteria. You've gotten your mortgage. At this point in time, you've probably lost your job, or you probably have very fluctuating revenue or income because of COVID, because of circumstances across the world. What happens to your property? Does it mean that you lose your property?
No, Michelle.
Because you're not meeting the regular
not at all.
repayments of your mortgage?
No, what you have to do as a customer is to let us know, and we always try to work with our customers. The moment there's a problem in terms of you losing your job, you just have to draw our attention to it. We have something we call a restructure, and in some serious circumstances, we can actually give you a payment holiday. So the whole idea is to give you the chance to actually look for a different job or a new job and come back to start making your mortgage payment.
I love the fact that you said that a payment holiday, otherwise known as a moratorium or a grace period, where you have some breathing space to be able to shift the situation around. Possibly, like Jeffrey said, find another job within that time, not reapply, but restructure your entire repayment. And also probably look at other opportunities that can bring you other revenue streams as well. Now, one other thing that I really feel that is important for us to touch on is repossession. That is the biggest fear at the moment, and I know that you've touched on it as well, and we've spoken about the fact that the restructuring, the conversation, the moratorium, creates this assurance for the customer not losing their property. But there's also another scenario where people think that in getting a mortgage, they have to be solely customers of First National Bank. Does it mean that if I have another bank account with another bank, I cannot apply for a home mortgage?
Okay, thank you very much, Michelle. You can actually apply even if you have an account with a different bank.
Okay.
Okay, so you can actually walk in today, open an account with us, and actually apply for a mortgage.
Okay.
You don't have to necessarily think that because you have an account elsewhere, you have to bank with us for a specific period of time. No, we don't do that at all. Just walk in today, let us know your concerns, get you an account opened, apply, get you the forms for you to fill to apply for the mortgage, and we are good to go.
You're good to go. It's as easy as that. And one thing I want us to do is to dispel and also to give our customers and your potential customers and our viewers some takeaways. What are the main things that they need to take away from this conversation we had today about the misconceptions? How do we assure them further? What are the things they need to remember?
All right, so what you need to remember, the key is to know that it's more about education. Telling us what you need and re-educating you based on where you're coming from, based on the kind of job you do, whether you're self-employed, as mentioned earlier, or a salaried worker. Just tell us your income. Let us know about what you do, then we can actually get a way to assist you. So it's not really about, whether you have to be rich or you have to be at a certain age for you to qualify. Everybody qualifies, provided you earn an income and provided your income is sufficient for a good payment plan. We are there to assist you.
So actually the tagline says, First National Bank, how can we help you? It's truly something that they offer you as a service, and it is a real customer experience that you get from walking into any of the First National Bank branches. Again, like I said to you, this set of series is to dispel, to completely take away your information, your misconceptions about the entire home acquisition journey, and to give you some clarity about how you can get your dream home. Until I see you next week, First National Bank, how can we help you?